What is going on, everybody? It's you, it's me, it's us. We're back for another wonderful weekly live stream. Thank you so much for being here. How the heck are you? It has been an interesting week for me. I have gone back to my roots and played a new version of Golgari Ward, which I'm sure a lot of you saw over the past week. Definitely, again, one of my better performing videos in recent history. And if you haven't seen it yet today, I also made a pretty sweet Boros Spider aggro deck that performed very well for me during the week. And I have a few new brews to share with you guys today. But I'm also probably going to be brewing a couple decks tonight because I only actually maybe have like 2 or 3 brews to play for you today. At least built. So I might actually get to brew some stuff today. So that'll be fun. But the first deck I'm going to show you guys is called Free Real Estate, and it's because of this sweet little card right here, Murata Neuron Hacker. It's a 1-mana 0/2 that says whenever you draw your first or second card each turn, put an ingenuity counter on Murata. You may cast an artifact spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the number of ingenuity counters on Murata without paying its mana cost. Now the only thing I have found that I think I want to add to this list is I think I want to take out 1 Emissary Escort and 1 Memory Guardian and add a couple of what is the name of the card? Where is it? I know it's here, this one. I wanted to add a couple of those just to be able to trigger her a little bit more often because she triggers for both cards, so the first and the second card. So sometimes we can play this on 1, play this on 2. She gets 2 ingenuity counters. We can put in a 2-drop and then immediately start going into 3-drops and all that fun stuff. So let's try it out. I've played a few games with it. It's felt pretty good so far, so we are going to get into it. And please, as always, make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Helps YouTube know that we're doing a good job and having a fun time, and shows it to more people so that we can have more chats. Let's play. Our first opponent is Wingo, the Crafty. All right. This looks like a reasonable hand to me. Cover on Harrier. Underrated card in my opinion for a 1-drop. Swamp for the opponent and Cecil Dark Knight. Well, that is unfortunate. See if he blocks. He does. Well, in that case, I will Legion Extrude him. See what the opponent has on 2. Human. Rakdos. Alright, well, let's get down Murata. And get rid of Inti. Because reasons. And then if we could draw an untapped land, that would be pretty sweet. Sirach, Elusive Hunter, sure. I think we just go ahead and play a Gleaming Drake here. And pass the turn. So he's playing Jund Humans? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm gonna fight something. Reading all the cards. It's like, what is all this nonsense? Why is the Gear Drake gleaming? Why is the Legion extruding? There's a clue over here, but I can't decipher it. Takes 2 for the Stomping Ground. So I have to wonder why. Honest Rustine. Okay. So he's gonna get back Inti and replay Inti. Nope. Gets back Cecil. Okay. Interesting. All right, Legion Extruder. Get rid of Honest Resting. Opponent will draw. That's fine. And then we're just gonna pass the turn here. Plan on making a few 3/3s. Then next turn we can just play Physic for free. Digging around in his graveyard. Maybe he's got another Rusting. Having all my Legion Extruders is a little bit rough, but Alana Elena. All right. Let's see how he goes about that. Gonna put the counters on Sirach. Okay. I don't want to block like this. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just block here and take 6. All right, land was definitely not what we were looking for. But I will absolutely take a free Physic here. I think I'm just gonna pass. It's definitely a rough spot to be in, unfortunately. Zach Fair. That is annoying. This is like 5-color humans. Is this like Joda humans without the Joda? I feel like that's what's happening to me right now. I'm playing against my old Joda humans list, but without Joda in it. I mean, the deck was definitely good even without Joda, but I have to give the opponent credit for playing something spicy. Opponent's just letting mana go in their mana pool? Okay. Opponent's gonna get in for 8. I think I'm just gonna block like this. Go to 6. I guess I would go to 3. For some reason I was thinking he might pop the Zach Fair, but See, I would have popped the Zac Fair on Helena Helena to give Helena Helena more power for... He did something wrong with his mana last turn and couldn't figure out how to fix it. Dang, too light. That's risky. If I draw the right stuff, could be in some big trouble. Honest resting. Gonna get back Cecil, sure. Another Murata. Man, my luck is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, I am dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. On to the next one. At least I got beat by a fun deck. That was literally Joda humans, but without Joda. That's awesome. I never mind losing to fun stuff. Alright. I definitely drew too many lands that game and too many Legion extruders. Not that the removal was unwelcome. This is better. This is more around what we're looking for a starting hand. Swamp. Get in for 2. Overlord of the Baelmerk. Uh-oh. That's bad. He's already got 1 target in the graveyard. So Frostcliff Siege, +1/+1 haste. Alright, so this is how we get him, hopefully. Awaken the Honored Dead. Blows up our hasty thing. That's really bad. I think I play Pinnacle Emissary for real and play another Cavalron Harrier and just try to go for it and hope that he doesn't just put something horrible in the graveyard and kill me. What's up, Lucas? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Okay, that was an easy game. Thankfully, he didn't mill anything insane into the yard. Very quick. See, if he hadn't destroyed the... Just so you can kind of understand, if he hadn't destroyed the siege, we could have played the Emissary for 1, played the Haveron, and then still been able to activate one of them. So we would have been able to put so much damage on the board with haste and trample. So the deck is kind of built around trying to like sort of combo win like that. I'm playing an Is It Artifact aggro list. But it's sort of, I would almost call it maybe like a combo aggro. Like it can play like a normal aggro list, but it's got sort of like a combo finish potential. We'll keep this. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Not my gumdrop buttons. Play escort. Boop, boop, boop. Props, eidetic memory. All right, untap land 1 time. Aww. Emissary, Ginger Brute, make a dude. Get in for 5. What's he got? Starting Town. Winter Night Stories. Alright, so is he playing Caveron? That's a reanimation target for sure. So Guardian, smack him in the face for 8. And between the Burst Lightning and the Memory Guardians, we should be good, I think. Yep. Look at that. That's how the deck's supposed to work. You see how fast those 2 games went? Boom. That was like 2 games in like 4 minutes. All right. Now we're cooking. Please make sure if you haven't already that you hit that like button on your way in. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to the stream. It's free to hit the like button. Part of playing the free real estate deck. Sure. You might regret that. Nope. Thank goodness. Okay. Escort. Terminus of return. Yeah, it really can. And welcome to the stream, Hinter. Let's hope he doesn't have removal for Physic. I've been really impressed with Physic too. Like I thought a 3-mana 2/3 was going to be bad. I honestly did, but I've actually been very impressed. Let's Pinnacle Emissary for 1. Gleaming Gear Drake. Make a dude. Looks like the opponent has a counter. Nope. Consult the star charts. Okay, so we've got to worry about board clear on the next turn. Put a counter on everything. Smack him for 7. Put him to 10. We get the Pinnacle Emissary back. And if he does wipe the board, at the very least, we have a Pinnacle Emissary to play and we can draw. Deadly Cover Up. Ah. Frustrating. Not the end of the world, though. Play a Pinnacle Emissary. Okay, well, he doesn't have the 6-mana board clear that mills our deck, at least. So he's at a virtual 3 right now if he doesn't have removal. Gingerbrute's a good draw. Make a drone. I think he does have removal. Maybe not. Well, all right, he's at 6. I'm gonna pass. Meringue River Region to draw 3, then discard. Discard the land. So we're probably gonna see the mill half our deck board clear here, I imagine. Let's see what he does. Gotta have some kind of board clear. Yeah, Deadly Cover Up. Let's draw. Gingerbrute's good. It gives us some damage. Ah, it's awful. He's at like 1 right now. What did he take? Pinnacle? Sure. All right. Let's hope we draw well. Well, at least it was Cover Up and not the mill, so we're not going to die to the combo mill. The Darkness Crystal. That's crazy, Hinter. Yeah, I can imagine an EDH she's busted. You can draw so many cards so quickly and just start playing free things on turn 2, like Scavenger Regent. Wait, why did he gain life? Oh my god, that is so annoying. That was a terrible draw. Oh well. At this point, everything we play, he kills, he gains life, and there's nothing we can do about it. We tried. We were close. That's all that matters. We gave it our best try. The good old college try. Control's definitely a tough matchup for this. We are not optimized to beat Control. Jolly Ringo. Got Ringo and Wingo. This is a good hand. If Murata lives. Which, looking at that mountain, I hesitate. Ah, she lived. Boros. Boros burn. Great. Alright, crowd intellect, draw a card, get an ingenuity counter. Activate. Gear Drake. This at least gives me a blocker for the show off if I think he's gonna go nuts. It's pretty easy to tell with this deck. If they play the show off, this time, well, this way I'm not gonna block because he's out of mana. He makes 2 dudes, that's fine. No blocks. Activate, play Physic, Frostcliff Siege, +1/+0 and haste. Get in, see if he makes the mistake of blocking. It has trample. What's the point of throwing a 1/1 in front of it? That's such a waste. I mean, it's very possible we just die here, unfortunately. Slickshot Show Off is a busted card. Like, he could just go burn Boros Charm, and that's just... Okay, and Impa Call's not bad. Could be a lot worse. He gets a Gnome. All of our stuff has haste from now on, though. That's a good draw. Put a stun counter on this and draw a card, make our Drake bigger. Activate, put Caveron in. Get in. How do you like them apples? Look at that. Look at what we just did. We only have 4 mana. I don't think this is necessary. Well, it might be lethal if he doesn't block anything else. He has the block, yeah, and then we lose the Harrier, but he loses Zenith, so... Was that still lethal? It was still lethal! Math is for blockers. Lesson of the day. Math is for blockers. You don't do math when you're attacking. You just mash the attack all button. This deck is fun. Natty. Everything in our hand can be cast with red, so our Verges not being on blue is not terrible. We're on the draw, so Burst Lightnings might be good. I'm gonna try it. Because a land and a decent small creature or something can just turn this hand into like gold, so worked out. What are the odds he's playing auras? Let's just get rid of it. A part of me wants to just wait and let him attack and see if he just like tries to pump it, but it's just not worth the risk. Emberheart Challenger, that can also die. There's the land we needed. I'm gonna go ahead and get that with an extruder. Since the burst lightnings can technically be 4 damage later, I think it's better to use the smaller restrictive damage when I can. Plus it gives me the activated ability on the field already, if I find use for it. Grease Wrench Goblin. That's dying to a burst lightning also. Goodbye. Does he actually? He might actually be playing the aura version of the list. Well, I guess we're wasting 2 because I don't want him drawing cards with that. 2 for 2. Not the best, but could be worse. All right, so Emissary, Gingerbrute, Station, and get in with Gingerbrute. And that'll do it. Because next turn we can attack and then sacrifice one of the Thopters to make a 3/3 finish Earthos, play both Pinnacle Emissaries, go ham. This deck is good, man. Might be my next video, guys. Moxie thinks so too. Moxie's having a good time watching us play this deck. There you go. A little better view there, Moxie. Dagger with an upside down A. I know it's a V, but it's supposed to look like an upside down A. Sure. We've got removal on 1, stuff to play on 2. Second Siege, not what we're looking for, but it's not like terrible. Teamer, huh? All right, we got to be careful. They're playing Quantum Riddler, sure. Ooh, I wonder if it's Battle Crier. Play Escort. Stomping Ground. It is Battle Crier. Oh no, what do I do? I gotta hold up Burst Lightning to deal with the Outcast Trailblazer. That should slow him down enough for us to have a shot. This is the deck I took to... This is... World Wagon? Okay, but that's pretty much all I can do this turn. This is the deck I took to the Open. I love this deck. If I lose to this deck, I won't even be mad. Oh, what do I do? Well, unfortunately, I think we just get in like this. He can't... Well, he can block with the World Wagon. Let's see if he's smart enough. I shouldn't have attacked. He doesn't block, though. Puts himself at 9. Okay, let's see if he can kill us here. It's very possible. Second Battle Crier? Okay. But he's only got 2 mana to work with. So unless he's got a Devastating Onslaught already in hand, he hasn't crewed his World Wagon yet, which is his first mistake. That should already be crewed. If he crews World Wagon, he can onslaught for 3. Or doppelgang for... Vestige is gonna go back. He's gonna draw. Probably put something in play. I think we're toast here. Sure shot, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately for us, we are toasty. Ah, can't complain. That deck is sweet. That's definitely one of the more fun decks in the format right now. Don't see it a lot in best of 1 though. All right, let's keep going. Make sure you're hitting that like button, guys. 9 of you in here, only 2 likes on the video. Come on now. It's free. Helps me out. Lets YouTube know we're having a good time. I would greatly appreciate it. Opponent goes first. Sure. Can technically cast our entire hand. Yeah, it's live. Thank you so much. Welcome, Seifer. Or sorry, Seifum. Seifum 2. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, we are live and kicking. Play Escort. Let's really hope that he doesn't just play Sephiroth here. This deck has been a lot less popular lately. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Ah, of course he has the Sephiroth. Why would he not have the Sephiroth? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the sub. C for M2, welcome to the Sep Squad. All right, I don't think we can win this game because Sephiroth is like unbeatable for us. But I'm gonna try. Oh my goodness. I really don't know what to do here. I think I'm gonna play another Escort. And we're just gonna have to double block Sephiroth. Or double block Voice. I mean, thankfully the Escorts are fantastic blockers in this matchup. But he can just... He's playing like he has... I'm very confused. Why did he attack with Sephiroth? Did he really want the card draw that bad? I mean, we take 4 here. And he sacrificed the Blood Witch, so he's not even getting... That was a big misplay. That was a big misplay. Not gonna attack, because I'm pretty sure he has raised. He's playing like he has raised the past in hand. But even if he has raised the past, that was definitely not the correct line. That was 100% not the correct line. All right, well, we drew another Legion Extruder, which is not, like, incredible, but at least we get to get rid of Vondum. And then get him with Drake. Plan on sacrificing probably the second Extruder to make a 3/3. Now let's sack the clue. Block here, block here, block here. Let the freebooter through. No sense in giving him scries and treasures and more things to get back. There's the raise the past. Not even an amazing raise the past, though. He doesn't currently have a sack outlet. And I can get rid of the Blood Witch here. Play a Harrier. Pass the turn. Dalcoven encampment. Does that give him enough attackers? I don't think so. Was he really just attacking with those? I have a flying blocker, so it's not like this helps him that much. I guess it makes Sir Vondum bigger. Doesn't have trample or anything though. No attacks. This is tough. Oh, come on, really? The luck. He just top decks the Blood Witch. That's so frustrating. Look at the board we worked so hard to build, and he just top decks the Blood Witch. What's going on, Angelo? Welcome to the stream. Regardless, this is still going pretty well, I believe. Let's see what our record is so far. Game's been going so fast, hard to keep track. Crumlock. Let's see. We're 50-50 with it right now, so I guess not like incredible or anything, but could be worse. Opponent's going first. This is keepable. Opponent says hello, we will say hello back. Holding up Burst Lightning when I see Forest. Been playing Reanimator? Which variant? The new one? The Kavara one? Or like more traditional, like just reanimate Valgavoth and hope that they don't have anything? I don't think I can ever not have a Burst Lightning available, or I'm just gonna die to this deck. Mono green is so annoying. A mashup of all the reanimated. That sounds fun. See, I'm glad I held up that burst lightning. I think we warp the emissary and play a gleaming gear drake, giving us a 2-mana memory guardian next turn. 1-mana memory guardian. Yeah, that's pretty true. I mean, I definitely love reanimation decks, don't get me wrong. Smuggler Surprise is like my favorite card in recent years, probably, and it's basically just reanimating it from your hand. Okay, Frostcliff Siege is interesting. Can he kill me next turn? Because if he can't kill me, I can probably kill him. So I'm gonna get in with these two and hold back, because can't really attack through with Kavar and Harrier anyway. And then next turn I can play Escort, Guardian, and go ham. Untapped land would be even better. Hard-hitting question, sure. That is annoying, but it's not like end of the world or anything. Llanowar Elf, sure. Is he gonna attack? He is gonna attack. What a brave soldier. Anything else? Nope. Beautiful. All right, so oh wait, no! Oh, the auto tap. The auto tap screwed me, guys. Oh no! Oh, the auto tap got me, guys. That doesn't matter. We're dead if he has a land anyway. He didn't have a land last turn. They'll have a land this turn. They always have a land when they need it. Chocobo. Well, okay, now we're not dead. Now I can still win. Because, like, the best he can do here... Yeah, because I just needed to pay a pain for this memory guardian, and I mean, would we have been... That would have been lethal. Or... Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have been lethal. But I think we still have lethal, so it's okay. Ooh, that helps. This is better than playing diversion unit. There we go. We still got there. And what's up, Nicholas? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. All right. This deck is fun when it gets going. The Teamer Siege is so good. Such an underrated card in my opinion. Play another game or two with it, and then we'll switch it up into something else. Shep 712. This is a little iffy. We'll try it. Inspiring Vantage. Uh-oh. Should I play Murata? No, I think we extrude the Hired Claw is the correct play here. I want to play in Murata, but again, we're not on the draw, but still. Oh, that's annoying. Third land is amazing. That was a very, very good draw. So now I'll play Murata. Play Cabaron Harrier. You keep trying to hover over my cards. I do that all the time watching YouTube videos. I'm like, what does that do? Oh, it's not my game. Firebrand. Oh, that's rude. There goes my Harrier. And a Burst Lightning. All right, well. Is what it is. Let's play Emissary. Well, welcome to the arena, fam, man. It's definitely it can be a little daunting to really get started, but it's a very, very fun way to play Magic when you just don't have time to get together with your friends. I got kids, so it's very difficult for me to make the time, so it's nice to have an outlet that doesn't require me to travel. All right, I'm not confident that we can get there from here, but if we can draw well, then maybe. Burst Lightning, a lot of damage. A lot of life gain for the opponent. We're at 3. We need something good right now. That's not terrible. Oh, we're just dead. Okay. Thanks, opponent. Nothing like getting slick shot to the face. Opponent only has 2 mana, somehow deals 20 to us in 3 turns. All right, one more game. Win or lose, one more game, and then we'll move on. Not quite old enough yet. But one day I will add them to my Magic crew. Have my own little pod going at home. Let's play Passage. Yeah, I got my wife the Raining Cats and Dogs Secret Lair commander deck, so still got to teach her how to play with that. Play Escort. Opponent's on starting town, so we don't know exactly what he's playing yet. More starting towns. Cat Dog from the card. That's awesome. Cat dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world was a little cat dog. Out on the road or back in town. Okay, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Nickelodeon's gonna be after me. They're gonna be like, stop singing our song. Man, I used to have all those dual decks and stuff a long time ago. There was a period in my life I went through, I had to sell most of my collection, get rid of that stuff. But thankfully, it is not where I'm at in life anymore. And I don't have all my old stuff, which is unfortunate. Cosmogran Zenith. Esper Pixie? Is that what we're working with here? I'm gonna attack, see if he blocks. I doubt he'll block. He can't be that dumb, right? I mean, I guess he's not dumb for blocking, but that's mean, right? We don't call our opponents dumb. He blocked! Oh, come on. Get wrecked, son! No, I'm not gonna gloat. Gloating's bad manners. Another Zenith. I wonder if I can get him to do it again. Tragic trajectory. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Can I please draw a land? That would be fantastic. All right, let's see if he blocks. Blocks with a 1/1 this time. This should at least let us cast the Guardian next turn, which is helpful. I mean, we're not doing terrible for only having 2 lands and missing all these land drops. Yeah, man, I miss playing Commander, guys. I won't lie. Brawl is just not the same. They did now they have confirmed. I really didn't think it was going to happen, but they have confirmed that we will be getting 4-player gameplay on Arena eventually. There's no like official timeline for it, but they said it's a matter of if, not, or a matter of when, not if. Yeah, it's really not that fun. But thankfully, there is going to be 4-player on Arena eventually. So it is going to happen. It's just a matter of when. It's just hard, though. It's hard to make time, you know? Like, I'm doing this channel specifically so that eventually I can just do this full time. So, you know, because I got kids and everything, I just want to be able to do more stuff with them. Be at their school events more often, which is difficult with the job I have. That was annoying. Pow! Pow! Gotta block. We gotta keep our life total healthy. Opponent has a trajectory, which is annoying. Yeah, it's very difficult to enjoy the political aspect of Commander online, you know, online. Arena is fantastic for people who just don't have time to go to their LGS or who don't have friends that can come hang out, you know, or for playing Magic on the toilet, you know. All right, Gleaming Gear Drake is a good draw. I'm gonna get in for 3 here. Opponent says lands, am I right? Well, I was land screwed for the whole game, so come on. You've had a pretty good run for what you've had. Another land. No blocks. Yeah, I agree. It's Commander, like real Commander, like it'll definitely be fun to have access to it on Arena, but it'll never replace the real experience, you know? Never ever. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, now I feel bad because, like, now, I mean, we're also now getting flooded, like, to be fair. And if you think about it, like, they've bounced Nowhere to Run to their hand twice, so they've gotten to recycle this card twice. Opponent's mad. Oh well. All right, let's switch it up. Let's play something different. This deck is pretty fun, and it's been a great time, but it's time to try something else. All right, so this is an interesting deck that I built. If any of you saw my Ward Tribal list, somebody commented saying that counter spells are their least favorite thing, not removal. So I came up with the harebrained scheme of making a anti-counter tribal deck. And that is what this is. It is my attempt at putting as much uncounterable things in my deck as possible. So we've got Spell Pierce, which is sort of like our counter the counter. So sort of making our thing uncounterable for 1 extra mana. It kind of goes along the lines of Mistrise Village, where you pay a blue and the next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. Spell Pierce is kind of like that. So I'm counting Spell Pierce as the anti-counter kind of. And then we've got Frenzied Baloth, which this just makes it so that creatures we cast can't be countered. Then Sirach can't be countered, and it makes it so if our creatures get targeted even on the stack, we draw cards. Loot can be countered, but if it's a follow-up to Frenzied Baloth, he can't be countered, and if we cast him with Mistrise Village, he can't be countered. And what's interesting is that we can get creatures off the top of our library with his ability, and that's not casting, so you can't counter that. Naga Fleshcrafter, something that we can discard with Winter Night Stories or just use to put on a Frenzied Baloth, or a Balustrade Worm, which is a 5-mana 5/5 trample haste that also can't be countered, and if we have Delirium, we can cast it from our graveyard for 4 mana, which is pretty sweet. Overlord of the Hauntwoods, just because we want some ramp to get to things like get to our top end and get to these Balustrade Worms. And then we do have a single copy of Cavern of Souls to put in to name Overlord or name Beast, whichever one we need. Coma can't be countered. Chimley, the Inner Sun, can be countered, but then anything else we play can't be countered for the rest of the time this is on the field. And Curator of Destinies can't be countered and is basically Fact or Fiction on a stick. So very sweet, interesting idea. We're going to try it out and see how it goes. Actually, hold on. There was one spell I was thinking about. Yeah, no, actually, I think it was a red card. I want to say it was Spider-Punk. The Spider-Punk card. I can never remember the names. The Counterspell Hate, that's right. I'm considering making this teamer because of Kraza. Spells and abilities can't be countered, so it makes it so their stuff can't be countered, but that's fine. So I'm considering adding Kraza as well, because Kraza goes along with Baloth, sort of. And one could argue that maybe we should just be... Maybe we should just be Gruul. The more I look at it, like, Coma and Curator are the only things in Mistrise Village that are in this deck. Kraza. There's nothing else in red though that can't be countered, right? What's this? Gain control of target creature, untap it, suspect it. Not really. No, I think we're gonna stick with this. Cross is cool, but this is cooler. So we're gonna play this. Anti-counterspell tribal. Ophidian 96.9. Opponent's going first. We got a good hand though. Keep. Thundering Falls for the opponent. Multiversal Passage in the yard. We'll put this on green, tapped. Jeskai, fear of missing out. You got it. This card's a Glacial Dragon Hunt. All right. Indy's probably got another Glacial Dragon Hunt. I probably should have just attacked. Mills Oharis the Storms. What does this do? Oh, that's Spider-Man 3000 or whatever. Marauding Mako ×2. I guess let's just get in. Opponent's willing to double block. That's fine with me. Steam Core Scholar. Glad he gave up both his Makos to save 3 damage. Wild Ride. So he's probably playing Vivi. Let's be real here. Only 1 mana away from Chimley. Chimil. What's up, Hillbilly? Welcome to the stream. For any of you who don't know who Hillbilly is, he streams every single morning, a couple times a day actually. Go check out his channel. Make sure you drop him a sub. Spell Pierce that. Not giving him Delirium. I am excited to see Vivi go. Let's place the rock. Play Bailoff. Get in for 3. Winter Night Stories. He's digging for... Okay, doesn't have Delirium yet. Is he gonna Stories again? I'm sorry to hear that, Hillbilly. I hope you feel better, man. That can't be fun. Oh, get out of here with that. All right, well. I'll take it. That was a great hit. Steam Core Scholar. We've been fortunate. He has drawn a lot of cards that he hasn't found either a Prof's Eidetic Memory. There's a Prof's. Okay, we're screwed. Because if he discarded one, he probably has another in his hand. Or he's got a Sheltered in hand, maybe. He's got Delirium now, so If he has a way to remove Overlord, we're in trouble. Yeah, unfortunately, that leaves us dead, doesn't it? Well, that sucked. Oh, well. To be fair, they don't really play counter spells, so... I actually, I built this like 2 days ago, and the first game I played with it was against Swayze, and he was playing 4-color control. Mystic Teague, the Bargler. As far as I know, that was a difficult achievement to get, the Bargler achievement. Godless Shrine. Sinkhole Surveyor, alright. Let's place a rock. Opponent gets in, endures, makes a token. Ooh, okay, Mardu, Sephiroth, alright, alright. I see you, opponent. At least they're playing a cool version of the deck. Get in for 4. Is he really gonna block? Okay. A worthwhile trade to me. Let's just have another one. Voice of Victory. That is not a Sephiroth. 2 Voices of Victory. All right. Opponent's at 13. If they have a Witch or a Sephiroth here, we're probably in a lot of trouble. That's annoying, but it's not the end of the universe. So, well, it's mostly the life gain that sucks. What's up, Mochi? Welcome to the stream. I think we are toasty, unfortunately. Servandum is a big boy now, and we're at like 6, so... Well, we're not finding any counterspell decks to start with. That's unfortunate. To be fair, this deck is pretty aggressive. Just getting paired up against poor matchups. Bill Bird. Sure. Smack him to death with 3 2s. Swamp for the opponent. Demon Wall. All right. Trade my 2-drop for his 2-drop. Anything to keep him from playing Annex and getting to... It's gonna keep on chugging. Gotta keep him off his combos. Another Demon Wall. Okay, at this point I'll hang tight. At least if he plays Annex, we can counter it. Deep Cavern Bat. That's annoying because he's gonna take Chameel. Really annoying. But at least with Chameel in hand, we can do something with with a land draw. Ah, Worm's good. All right, I'll take it. All right, now we just need him not to immediately follow up with stupid Bat Demon. No Bloodletter, please. Elegy Acolyte is annoying. Oh my gosh, my luck. He has the double block here. And get rid of Acolyte so he can't keep drawing cards. There's the Bloodletter. Alright, we're dead. Okay, this deck's not working out because everybody's just playing removal and no counter spells. Where's all the counter spell decks? I've been playing a ton of control on the ladder lately. I was really confident this was going to do well. I've been running into blue-white control and the stupid mill control and 4-color control left and right. Not today. Not when it matters. Get to go first. Llanowar Elves. Of course. Of course it gets stabbed. Why would it not? I should have played a Fabled Passage. Again, mono black, like worst matchup for this deck. Another bat. Oh, I hate Bat. I hate Bat. Never hated an uncommon more in my life than I hate Bat. Not sure how we win this, unfortunately. We might get to play Chameel next turn, but it's gonna be too late by then. Yeah. Not great. All right, well, obviously this is not what's going to get us through the ladder right now, so let's switch it back up. I know when a deck is failing. I swear to you, I have been running into way more control than this, but I'm not gonna keep doing that. So let's play some Hulkception. This is a fun one. So this is built around like Desecrix, Gift of Servitude, and Coalstoke Gearhulk, and just like kind of comboing our opponent. It's really fun because you can have turns where you play Coalstoke Gearhulk, get back a Desecrix. Desecrix gets back like an Infernal Vessel or a Ruzik or something, or like an Alesha, and then if you get back Alesha can get back a Rock Curse, Rock Slasher, or Fear of Missing Out. So you can have, oh yeah, you're so right, Seifer. It's definitely going to be a control deck next match. So I call it Hulkception because we can literally go Hulk into Desecrix into Alesha into getting back one of these two things, and just literally go down the line. And I think that's pretty funny. So let's do it. Ronin 73. All right. Swear to God, if the first land is a Meticulous Archive, I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. Sunbill Overage, all right. Not control. Well, that's not necessarily true. Arabella, okay, definitely not control. We are definitely running a little slow though against this deck. Maybe we get lucky and they just play a Delny here and we get to Burst Lightning it. A Nimpa Call, okay. Something to Burst Lightning, that's all I care about. And that's a very good Burst Lightning target because the Nimpa Call is a huge pain in the butt. I'm gonna play Alesha because next turn we can Restless Fence and discard Infernal Vessel and get it back, maybe. The opponent doesn't just Sheltered. Land. He's targeting his Arabella, so it's probably Sheltered. Sheltered's another card I'm getting sick of. It's another uncommon that's just too good for 2 mana in my opinion. Stadium Headliner. Shock Brigade, okay. You can definitely, it just depends on how, like, honestly, how good you are. Like, if you're a skilled player, you can definitely hit Mythic. Even without, like, the bestest decks. Opponent has to double block, which doesn't seem advisable. Okay, we're gonna get back Infernal Vessel. And when Infernal Vessel dies, it's gonna come back as a 4/3 demon, which is pretty sweet. I can actually Coalstoke Gearhulk there and Nimpa Call, which is kind of funny. All right, this is a lot of damage, unfortunately, for us. So we might be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, we're just dead. Okay, never mind. Oh my goodness. We're having such good luck with the Izzet deck in the beginning. And this deck is good. Like you saw, those are some fun lines we just took, but unfortunately, Arabella, if you don't have an answer for, is a very, very strong deck. Kind of like when people started main decking Generous Plunderer against all the synthesizer decks. If you want to reach Mythic and you're not caring about having fun, I think crafting Mono Red is the safest bet. But I mean, Mono Red is such a boring deck. Definitely recommend playing aggro, though. Aggro is very much favored in best of one. Come on, opponent. It's a green deck. It's a Llanowar Elves. Always bolt the bird. Yeah, I tend to like tribal a lot myself. I'm excited because apparently we're gonna get more slivers soon, and slivers are my favorite tribe. Typal. Secluded Courtyard on Elf. Ooh, are they playing elves? Like legit elves? I played an elf deck in one of my videos recently and I absolutely crushed them just from a lucky top deck. This is not great. I think I'm just gonna attack for 5 and get this in the yard so that I can... Wait. Okay. I don't know why I thought this was an elf that wasn't in standard, and I was like, wait a minute, are we not in standard? Alright guys, it's been a long day. I am tired. Alright, elves isn't that complicated to play. Come on now. Play a land, you dump all the elves in your hand onto the battlefield. Beast can... This has to be like a starter deck. If so, I feel kind of bad because... I mean, I don't know, they might actually kick our butt. Because we're drawing terribly. Tyvar, okay, so it's not just cheap. Tyvar's sweet. I love Tyvar. If you guys have watched my channel for any length of time, you know I love Tyvar the Pummeler. Why is he hesitating to attack? Come on now. I like that. Let's play Enduring Courage. That might lead to lethal, maybe. Holstoke Gearhulk can get anything out of any graveyard, so if I can get something sweet from his... Like, he might still attack with that Ranger. Nope. All right. Let's play Desecrex. He's got 5 creatures, but he only has 3 mana, so we can't pump with Tyvar. We're at 13, so I'm not at horrible risk of dying, so I can attack with both Desecrex and Rock Curse Raxasha. And the nice part is Raxasha gets sacrificed from Desecrex, so we can still get it back with Gearhulk next turn, because Gearhulk exiles it at the end of combat. So that's going to get +2/+0 and trample. We're going to get back Rock Curse, which is going to get +2/+0 and trample. Well, it already has trample. Come on. It's a lot of damage. And I think I attack with the Enduring Courage because that's lethal. So he has to block with something. We still have a Bish to block Tyvar at least. He has to block something. He can't block nothing or he dies. So even if he blocks with the 1/1 on the Enduring Courage, we have a Fish to block Tyvar, and a Lord would only give him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's still fine. I don't think we can die on the backswing here. Absolutely has to block something though. If I'm him, I just block Enduring Courage with Tyvar and tap something. Because then he could have lethal maybe. Oh. I'll take it. That's fantastic. He still takes a ton of damage this way. And then we can Cold Stoke next turn. Courage is still around for the haste. Beautiful. Can't see a way he gets out of this. Especially because Gear Hulk has Menace and what I get back gets Menace. Well, I guess that does give him 4 blockers. Nope, never mind. He attacked. So he's dead. No, I'm not even going to block. No need. And that thing has trample, right? Sweet, it does. So it's gonna get death touch, so he can't even block that effectively. Very nice. I think getting Rock Curse is actually still the better play. It's a bigger creature. Raucous Theater, see if I can find something even cooler to get back. Be pretty funny if I could get in the... Ooh, wait! No. Hold on. No, we get to do the thing. Oh, please don't scoop. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land. What if he scoops? I just realized we can do the thing. We can do the Hulkception. Oh, come on, please don't scoop. That's fine. That can... Okay, we can do it, guys. Look, Gear Hulk. Oh, let me do it, please. You've been so slow. Please let me at least do the thing. All right, gets haste. We get back Desecrex. We're doing it, guys. Desecrex gets haste. We get back Rock Sasha. This is what it's supposed to do, guys. Look at this. 5 mana for all this damage. That was sick. Now that was what the deck was supposed to do. So we got to see the thing. That was awesome. That was what the deck's name was. That's what the deck's named after. Is that little combo right there? Oh, that was fun. Vermithor. All right, Vermithor. Opponent goes first. This is a little sketchy, but we'll try it. That sucks. It's a synthesizer list. I don't think we can beat them. Especially not when they just battlefront us on turn 4, naturally. Yep. Alright. Not gonna waste my time trying to slog through that game. Authority pretty much shuts our deck off. Which is annoying. It doesn't shut the deck off, it just definitely makes it worse. Absolutely still win without it. BK Bum. We get to go first. Sure. Forest and Chocobo. Ah, it sucks. Okay. Raksasha. And Tifa. Well, we're definitely in trouble here. Hopefully we draw an untapped land. Well, from high to low, just immediately get food on by mono green landfall. They didn't attack. What? Well, let's see if they've got a way to kill us this turn. Not. We might be okay. I still explore. No! We're not dead, but it's real close. I do get to get his Bristly Bill back, which is pretty funny. He's not attacking with Tifa, weirdly enough. So I'm gonna get his bill back. No blocks. That's pretty funny, actually. Get back Raksasha. I'm gonna hold back actually as we gain 2 life, draw a card, and then if he mills some stuff. Oh, Mossborn Hydra, come on. Oh, we're so toast. Maybe not. If we can survive this turn, we might be able to kill him next turn. Maybe. So I can get a Tifa out of his yard now. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's real good. That's way better than Bristly Bill. We're dead. Unfortunately, I should have waited. I'm so mad at myself. That was a mistake. I played that wrong. I should have waited till he attacked. I could have blocked here, blocked with the Bristly Bill, then made this, then... I'm so bad. I screwed this all up. I had a chance to win and I failed. I don't know if I would have won, but I definitely screwed that up real bad. I can't even play my multiversal passage now. Oh well, that was a bungle on my part. If I'd been more patient, I just got so excited about that creature. I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely the creature that's gonna help us win. Not thinking about the fact that I was gonna lose the Bristly Bill and that I wouldn't have my demon as a blocker anymore. Bad play on my part. But you can see how fun Abyssal Harvester can be in this deck. Opponent's going first. If we don't draw a third land, we're in trouble. What's up, Felix? Glad to see you here. I'm here every Tuesday, man. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Bolt Wave. Okay, we found a third land. That's fantastic. Great to have you here, Felix. See you, my friend. Mountain for the opponent. Gonna plot a stupid show off. I'm gonna play that. Hold up Burst Lightning for the show off. Play Harvester. Hired Claw, sure. Get in for 3. Drain the opponent. Nemesis. It is annoying, but he doesn't... I still get to gain some life here. Wow, double Nemesis, that's rough. I think we just take it, unfortunately. All right. We're at 6. Yeah, I'm thinking about second Annex. Because I definitely need the life gain. I'm trying to figure out what my second play is. I guess Ruzik. Get in for 3. And just hope he doesn't have a way to kill us. Because we have to take... We're taking 6 from the Screaming Nemesis no matter what, and 1 from the Higher Claw no matter what. So if he has a Lightning Strike, we're toast. That's fine. That does nothing. If he has a Lightning Strike, we're dead. So... here's hoping he doesn't have that. It's his last card. Is it really a Lightning Strike? Oh, sweet. We got there, guys. Let's discard Rock Sasha. Hulk. Get back, Rock Sasha. Attack with everything. Glorious. Not that we even needed that, because honestly we could have just burst lightning them and let the annexes kill him, but still, this was a funner way to win. Beautiful part about the Rock Sasha is the death touch and trample together means that they don't even really get to block that much from that. Did they just like salty close the game? Oh, come on, don't salty rope me. I don't want to be salty roped. They're salty roping me. Sorry guys, gotta wait through the ropes. So while we're here, while we're talking, I'll take a quick moment to remind you to please hit that big beautiful like button at the bottom of the screen. It helps me out immensely, lets everybody know that we're having a good time. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these wonderful streams. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out my sweet Boros Spiders list that I put up yesterday. Very, very strong deck list, 70% win rate, super awesome. Make sure you click the links in the description if you'd like to support me as a creator. It's a great way to support me. Follow me on the other platforms that I am on. Let's potential sponsors in the future know that I am more than just a random YouTube guy. And yeah, you can also join the Discord. It's a great way to talk to me. It's free. You don't have to be part of the Sev Squad membership to join the Sev Squad Discord, but you do get super sweet benefits if you join the Sev Squad in that Discord, as well as members only live streams and other members only content as well. So if you'd like to support the channel in that way, it's a great way to help me out. There we go. You know, just for fun, since you roped me, throw an extra damage in there. Victory Screech! Brownie points for anybody who knows what that is. Not gonna lie, I would be impressed if at least a few of you don't know what that was. Ready against the Cobgoblin. Let's go. I like this hand. Let's keep it. Starting town. Thundering Falls. Island. All right. Fear of missing out. Well, I mean, I guess we got a land that will turn on our Verges, which is good. River Pyre Verge for the opponent. Cauldron, uh-oh. Okay, well, we might just die next turn. Cauldron's annoying because it also stops our plan. But if he's wasting his time cauldroning our things, he's not cauldroning his own things. But he could just go Tears of Light Shatter here, discard VV and kill us, so. Marauding Mako. Fear of missing out. Discard VV. Kill us. Oh, alright. We dodged a bullet. Dodged a bullet. Dodged a bullet. He didn't have a VV in his hand, and it was awesome. Enduring Courage. Because Enduring Courage is awesome. Let's go and attack. 4-3. He wants to double block. That's fine, because he still loses his fear and my guy lives, so. I'm surprised he didn't Cauldron my land. Okay, he's gonna Braid and Cauldron my Enduring Courage, which is fine because again, that means he's not killing me with Vivi. I still think it was a mistake that he didn't Cauldron my starting town last turn though. Definitely should have done that. Opponent gets in for 3, no blocks. Burst Lightning. I could just Burst Lightning his fear of missing out. That is tempting. Probably want to get rid of the Mako though. But I think what we're gonna do here is play Annex. Get in, attack. Burn the Mako out of the way. Opponent's gonna Flood Maw or Alesha, that's fine. Gives us a Bitter Triumph off the top, that's good. Well, that sucks. Bitter Triumph will help us with that though. So my hope is that he'll use his Cauldron this turn. Nope, he did not. I have to try this. He's definitely gonna Cauldron it. Torching my fear is annoying, but if he lets this resolve without Cauldroning Ruzik, he's in. That was a mistake, because now I can cast this and he can't respond to it. He should have Cauldroned the Ruzik when he had the chance. What is my... I have instant land. Okay, opponent's gonna Winter Night Stories, which is fine. Doesn't really do anything. I think I discard my land. Coalstoke Gearhulk is basically a dead card because of Cauldron. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, in that case, I'm gonna pitch Alesha. It still doesn't give me Delirium, unfortunately. Get a Sphere. Discard, draw. Of course we hit another land. I'm just gonna bounce. It's his last card though. He's got Winter Night Stories, but I mean, Winter Night Stories could definitely find him. Could definitely find him the VV he needs, and then he could just go off from there. Yep. Ah. Okay, so now he gets to Cauldron the VV and go ham. Are we just dead here? It's 6 mana. Fear of missing out, but he can't put a counter on that, so that's fine. It's 5 mana. Surveil. Okay. Drake. Oh, okay. That's a counter. That's kind of pointless, though. I can just block. We're just gonna play Harvester, play Ruzik. Okay. He can put a counter on something. I think we have to hold back, unfortunately. We at least gain some life this turn. If he drew anything that lets him draw cards, we're probably dead. VV's fine, that does nothing. He can activate Soulstone Sanctuary. And he can get in 2 attacks with the dragon. So we're probably dead to that. We take 10 from the dragon. Yeah, I think we're dead. He's just attacking with the dragon? Why? He had lethal, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. Attack like this. Depending on how he blocks, his Cauldron's tapped, so those both die because Death Touch. This is not a sorcery, so I can do this. I'm gonna get back Coldstoke. Steal his fear. Draw. And then we have a blocker for the dragon now. Opponent drew land. Wow, what a game. Think we're fine. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Oh, we're gonna die. No, we're not. We're alive. We're still okay. He can make a dragon and give it haste. Wait, he can make a lot of dragons. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? That really just happened to us. Oh, I should have exiled the Draconautics Engineer. I'm bad at this game. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. That was my mistake. If I thought about the fact that he could do that with the engineer, I would have exiled it. Big boo-boo on my part. Let's not make that mistake again. Not that there will probably be very many opportunities, since Vivi is not very popular in best of one. What's important is that we recognize what we did wrong so that we don't make mistakes like that again in the future. So at least I was able to see where I screwed up. This is terrible. This is better. Put back a passage, or a vessel. Breeding pool. All right, Restless Fence. Willow Rush. Genomorph Imago. All right. Got a Simic Gamer over here. What do we put back? Honestly, a Gear Hulk. We just draw. Oh, the irony. Starting town. Yep. Gonna bushwhack? Sure. Let's play Ruzik. We can start getting some treasures and doing some cool things. You have a counter? Repulsive Mutation? Super annoying. Beast Binder, sure. I'm gonna get them for one. Annex. Bitter Triumph is a good draw. I hope our opponent doesn't get like a Fable Passage here or something. Okay, Breeding Pool. Ugh. We have a way to get rid of that, but dear Lord, it's too late. Oh well. Simic's good right now, man. Simic aggro is freaking good right now. It's frustrating because this deck is so fun, but we are definitely getting our act. Thank you, Tribers, for the subscription. Welcome to the Sev Squad. Glad to have you here. New Age Wizard. We get to go first. This looks great, though. The question is, do we play theater? Oh yeah, Ward Tribal's great. No, we want that. That's like one of our combos in the deck. You play Rock Sasha on 2, attack with it, get it back with Alesha. A most helpful Weaver. All right, our opponent is playing Spideys or something of the sort. Alesha, who laughs at fate. It drives me nuts because in this artwork, at least this artwork, I think she's laughing in the original artwork, but it's like she needs to be laughing in all the artwork. Opponent gets lost. Our thing. That was very rude, I'm not gonna lie. I am quite offended. So I think I'm gonna play Ruzik and then Burst Lightning this Spidey. Get in for 5. Toby! We'll discard Vessel. Beautiful draw. Coalstoke here, Hulk. What is this? When does this happen? At the end of the turn. So we get the Alesha trigger. So let's go in. Can't even block Alesha. I mean, yeah, you can't. You have to. It's got menace, bro. There you go. That was pointless because now I'm just gonna get back Ruzik again. And he scoops. There we go. See? That's what the deck is capable of. We just haven't been having the luck getting it to do that. Which makes no sense considering that it's, you know, pretty consistently built. Dulon. All right, Dulon. Opponent's going first. We'll keep this. Hey, fun fact, did you know there's a spider in the Restless Vents art from Ixalan? That's cool. I wonder if that was like a little hint. It looks very Spider-Man-y, doesn't it? Pitch a starting town since we can't get them untapped. Thank you, Sarah, my lovely wife. As always, being supportive and wonderful. Definitely blocking the effigy. Sure. All right, play Rock Sasha. Hold up the Burst Lightning. Yeah, no, I know the llama. I've seen it. I love that artwork. Restless Prairie is one of my favorite of the. It's Restless Prairie and Restless Cottage are my favorite of the Restless artworks. Okay, well, I'm definitely. What if he has Boros Charm? Let's hold off because I'm worried that he has Boros Charm and I don't want to waste. So let's fear missing out. We'll discard a Triumph. Land is good. Get in with Rock Sasha since we have Gear Hulk for next turn. I was just saying that it's interesting though that this is a spider that looks a lot like the Spider-Man symbol. Like that's just kind of ironic. We have Delirium, which is freaking amazing. Opponent scoops. All right. I don't know what's going on there, but they apparently just couldn't do the thing. Spiders. Violeta Escudo. We get to go first. This is a little iffy. If I had a third land, I'd feel a lot better. This is not a lot better. All right, Raucous Theater, we're going to surveil a Rock Sasha to the top. Nope. Okay, never mind. Let's put that in the yard. Island. Island. Spectral Sailor. Demolition Field. When it gets in 4-1. Sure. One that's going to counter this, most likely. Oh, never mind. A mono blue flash deck that didn't have a counter? What? Fable Passage off the draw there. Yar! I'm a spirit pirate. Another demo field. Probably not what the opponent's looking for. I'm gonna try to resolve courage here. Doesn't look like it's happening. Oh! No, they're gonna bounce it. Okay, that's fine too. I'm just gonna demo field something, it looks like. Doesn't really matter which one you demo field, yeah. You just don't demo field the starting town. Never demo field the starting town, unless you have to. Let's take another black. And we can get the other red with the Fable Passage. If the Enduring Courage sticks around, I get to Bitter Triumph the Sailor, discard the Vessel, play the Alesha, get back the Vessel. Opponent has double blue now, though, so we're probably going to see a counter spell. Okay, well, that's even better. I'm going to play Fear of Missing Out, because they're going to be way more afraid of that than a Bitter Triumph. That was a fantastic draw. So worst case scenario, they counter this. Cool. And now I can get back a Coalstoke here, Hulk. Oh wait, I didn't have a gear. That's last game. Fear. And they scoop it up. All right. I mean, we're finally starting to actually see some of the power of the deck. It's been some unfortunate matches prior to this, but yeah, this deck is really, really fun. All right. Let's brew something up. Got 13 of you in here. Like, anybody got any suggestions of any cards you want to see built around? I do have a few other decks I could play, but I'd really like to brew something. Preferably something from the new set. So let's take a look at through the Omen Paths. Anybody got any pet cards that they haven't seen built around that they'd like to see built around? Anything like that? Let me know. I've tried so hard to make Verilax work. I'm probably trying the wrong way. I've got Spider Tribal. My Boros deck from yesterday is Spider Tribal, and then the first deck I made from the set was 5-color Spider Tribal. If you want to see Spider Tribal, I will absolutely play it for you. If I don't get any suggestions, I might do that. My Joda Spider, I call it Joda Spider because it reminds me of Joda the Unifier, but 5-color Spider Tribal is legit, man. That was my best deck so far. I don't blame you. Not a lot of people are very excited about this set. Dustmourn's Claim? That could be fun. Let's try it. All right. So we want stuff that we can play. So in a deck like this, we do run the risk. Thank you, I appreciate that, Seif. We do run the risk of our opponent's stuff killing us, but if we can make it so that our stuff kills them way more often than not, then we can have fun. So I'm thinking this needs to be an Abzan build. Abzan makes the most sense to me. And we want cards with alternative costs. So like Overlord of the Mistmoors is a good card. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with 3. Virtue of Persistence is a good card. It's removal and it costs 7. So it's, well, we can cast it for way cheaper than that. Annex is another good one. But I don't know if we have enough. I don't know if we want to play demons to make that better. And I mean, it's only 8. It's not like it's that crazy, right? We want stuff. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is like Vaultborn Tyrant. This deals damage, right? No, lose life. Okay. Vaultborn Tyrant. So I'm thinking like maybe like a Smuggler Surprise. You know what? Forget white. Let's just go Golgari. Oh, Pride of the Hulklade. Be hilarious. That would be funny. Pride of the Whole, just like build Pride of the Hulklade. I mean, Galta Primal Hunger. Push Pull is a great card in a deck like this. So definitely a few of those. Cease Desist is good. And we definitely play Stampede Tyrant a couple. Are there any good rooms? Lands from the graveyard. Search for a basic. Yeah, definitely gonna play the green Overlord. I'm just looking at the stuff that's really expensive right this second. So like I want Vaultborn Tyrants. Could play Palaka Worm, that'd be hilarious. I'm gonna put a couple Adamant Toys in the list. Yeah, so let's just stick with Golgari, right? So let's go ahead and remove the 7+ requirement. We definitely want the Overlords. Maybe a couple Overlord of the Baneworks, and then we're gonna want Smuggler Surprise. And then and no room is worth playing. What else has alternative cost? Omens? Bloomvine Regent and Disruptive Stormbrood. Maybe Segu Wildling. Nah, Segu Wildling's silly. Now we do need... Yeah, I'll probably play a couple of that. Terminus of Return. And then we, unfortunately, we need removal. We do have a little bit of removal. We've got push pull and we've got virtue, so it's not like we have zero removal, but we need more removal. Man, I think Bitter Triumph is just the best. All right, so Bloomvine Regent can gain us some life. Vaultborn Tyrant can gain us some life. Virtue can gain us some life. I feel like we need a little more ramp. And we need a way to deal with artifacts and enchantments. Well, we've got Stormbird. We don't have nothing. I think we just play one Terminus of Return. Add a Heritage Reclamation to the list. Pulse isn't a terrible idea. But I really don't want to play sorcery speed stuff if I can avoid it. Urgent Necropsy now that is a spell. Let's take out Heritage. I don't think we need Balemercs. Let's put in 2 Urgent Necropsies because if we can get some stuff into the graveyard like that. And with Bitter Triumphs we can discard things. Doppelgang, I love Doppelgang. I have lots of Doppelgang videos on my channel. I do have 2 desist, you're right. So wait, what did I add more artifact stuff? No. I think Bitter Triumph lets us get like cease desist into the graveyard and stuff like that if we need it desperately. I want more ramp. I want a little more ramp. I've got the 1 Terminus, but I don't want to. I like just 1 Terminus because drawing 2 of those sucks. I wonder how these work. Do these count as 3-color spells for Cornucopia? When you cast a spell, it's 1 or more colors, gain life for each of the spell's colors. I guess you're technically only casting 1/2 though. I have to use much more. I haven't made a Doppelgang list in a while. Maybe I do need to make a Doppelgang list. Thank you so much for being here, Steve. It's great to have you. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub, man. I hope you have a great night. So Cornucopia, what can we take out? We did add Bloom Vines. We don't actually have that many big creatures. I actually kind of need to add a few more big creatures. Let's add a single Valgavoth. At least. How do we deal with this? Go back down to Bitter Triumph. Smuggler Surprise is important. Storm Brood we can cut to 1. And I guess Cease Desist can go to 1. And then we do have Bloomvine Regent in the list. So we do need to make sure we have a few forests at least. Cottages, we'll put 3 of those in. Blooming Marsh. Underground Mortuary, Wastewood Verge for... Definitely want 1 Fountain Port. And at least a couple multiversal passages. And go like that. What's going on, Stella Bravo? Thank you so much for joining the stream. How you doing, man? What was the name of the card we built around? Dustwarren's Claim. Okay. I can type things. All right, let's try it out. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Life is too short to be anything else, right? Davood. Not to be confused with David. All right. A little sketchy, but we'll try it. We're any land away from ramping, so. Restless Cottage. We do have 2 removal spells. What's our opponent playing? We found a land. Demon Wall. Okay, we're definitely gonna ramp. And we'll deal with the Demon Wall next turn if we have to. Unstoppable Slasher. I think we just get rid of that forever. Gain a little bit of life in the process. Elegy Acolyte. Pay 3, get rid of that. Another Slasher. Make a fish. Get some ramp. Urgent Necropsy. Give me 1 second. I'll read it to you. So basically, it lets us exile evidence from our graveyard and then destroy up to 1 artifact, creature, enchantment, and planeswalker with mana value less than the amount of evidence we collect. So like in a situation where we exile like push pull, this is 8 mana. So for 4 mana, we can blow up 8 mana worth of things. That's an artifact, creature, enchantment. So against this deck, Urgent Necropsy is actually really good because like if they play Unholy Annex, we can blow up their Annex, we can blow up their Demon Wall, we can blow up their Slasher all at once for 4 mana, as long as we have enough stuff in the yard to exile for it. The Cropsy's great. Opponent's gonna Bitter Triumph to get rid of our fish. Well, I hate to break it to you, pal, but I can make another fish. I should have done this during combat. That was a mistake. If he has a trajectory, I'm just screwed. Okay. Whew. This is funny because this is technically a deck. I just don't have enough in the yard right now. This is technically a deck where I can... Not sure what to do here. I think the correct play is this. It's not the fun play, but it's the right play, I think. And then to play Overlord. And then we have Necropsy for next turn. It's actually kind of annoying if he puts the counters on the wall, because that is a lot of damage. Ow. But if he doesn't have removal, Adamant Toys will stop that nonsense. He has removal, we're dead. But if he doesn't, it's wonderful. Does he have it? Just if you have it, just do it. Okay. So annoying. Yeah, we're dead. It's not about the menace, because the Adamant Toys takes the damage to itself. Like, he can't damage me as long as Adamant... No, because the Adamant Toys takes the damage. Adamant Toys prevents damage dealt to me and redirects it to himself. So he would have taken the damage, not me. But he had the removal, so it doesn't matter. This looks okay. We got 2 removal spells and something to cast later if we get lucky. Mono red. I think we're gonna put that away. Actually, no. Let's hold on to it. The Valgavoth enchantment would have been different because that's a loss of life. So that doesn't count. Emberheart Challenger, yep. There's a smuggler surprise. Can't afford to be paying life, unfortunately. That was a great draw. Great draw. All right. We might have to use the surprise just to find lands, but if that's what it is, that's what it is. Oh my gosh, really? A third challenger? And a higher claw, that's fine. Okay, Cornucopia lets us gain some life. And if we draw an untapped land, we can surprise and get a Vaultborn Tyrant at instant speed. So if he doesn't kill us this turn, we have at least have a shot. Oh my. That sucks. We're at 4. Also, where is my enchantment? Oh my gosh. What a great surprise target if I could actually... Yeah, we're dead. Only hope I had was if I found a Stormbrood. And yeah, it wouldn't have mattered because he would have been able to cast Hellkite. We're just not getting lucky so far. It's been very poor luck. With all the aggro running around, though, this deck should be pretty legit. Irwin Vision. There it is. All right, cool. Let's do the thing. Swamp. I swear to God, if they duress me, I'm gonna just... Okay, tactics doesn't get rid of claim, so... And that just... It sucks that gets exiled, but it is what it is. Keep the land. Oh, I took 3, unfortunately. Oh, he's playing Rush of Dread combo? Really? That's lame. He got lucky and we drew a land. He's like reading it so hardcore, like, what? Slasher, sure. No, we'll do that on his turn. Aha! Look at that. Take 8. Son. He's still reading it. Desecration Demon. For some reason thought that was discard, not that was a mistake. My brain thought that this was the discard a card one where you could discard a card to tap it, and it's not. No one plays this version. Deep Cavern Bat. We're gonna take our Necropsy. That sucks. Why did he take Galta? We're still like 2 turns away from casting that. Opponent gets in for 6. My gosh, come on, dude. This is such bull. There we go. Oh, I died. Oh boy, that was fun. That was a fun way to die. To the opponent's unholy annex. Note to self, mono black is the worst matchup for this deck. It's not even that big of a risk. They can only, like, there's only 4 of them in the deck, right? So like, but here we are. This is a good hand. Mortuary. Why isn't it a land? We need land. Any land. There we go. Mono red. Should be good for us because most of their stuff's cheap. Manifold Mouse, sure. Can I afford to play Dustborn's Claim here? I don't know if I can. I think I have to Virtue here. Not exciting, but I can't risk them just murdering me with that Manifold Mouse. Nemesis. Gonna have to get that with push pull now. It's okay, we'll get to the Dustborn's Claim eventually. Higher Claw, give it haste, sure. So cool. All right, untap land one time. For the opponent not to have an Abrade. Well, that's freaking stupid. Oh, that's so dumb. I'm so mad. We have to Necropsy, don't we? Our opponent is just not letting us have fun. Very annoyed. I'm just gonna activate Soulstone, sure. If they have a frenzy, we're in trouble, but they have a shock. They have a shock. 2 damage not going towards our face. Well, I gotta get rid of that. So we're still taking 3 here. We have to draw an untapped land or I'm in trouble. My only choice, or a way to remove the sanctuary. Lizard. Gotta be kidding me. All right. I need a removal spell. We both hit lands. Great. This is not going well, and it has nothing to do with the deck. We've just been we've had terrible luck. All of our ramps been destroyed. We had to use our land to block. Like, none of what's going on with this has to do with the deck's construction. We've just had some poor luck in these games. So let's get a game that actually works. Like, we lost that last game because we hit our opponent's annex off the top of their library. Odds of that are pretty low when the majority of their deck costs 3 or less. I'll keep push pull. It's removal and can be reanimation later. All right, Selesnya. Esper Origins. Oh, so it might be Naya then. No, it's okay. Kona. And why did they? Well, maybe not, because I don't think they would. No. Yuna plays that thing. Yeah, no high noon for you. Necropsy's great against this deck. Origins, sure. They've been to authorities. Oh wait, maybe it is Kona. In which case we have to be very careful. Can't use Necropsy right now. I think we're gonna discard push pull. So we can Bitter Triumph, discard push pull. Creature enchantment. There we go. That was where I messed up. Wallborn Tyrant. Draw a card. Get in for 3. And hope he doesn't just Kona us to death. He doesn't have enough mana to play the Sarima and Kona. Mill. Gets 2 more Origins in the yard. Land. Gonna replay Origins, I imagine. You got it, pal. You are a master. There's Yuna. Okay, so it was Yuna. I'm not crazy. Draw a card, gain like 6 life. Another land. Let's get in. So we can get back an Overlord with the Yuna, which is real annoying. But let's say we draw a sweet card, like a sweet creature. Galta. I get to draw the card with Galta's trigger on the stack, so maybe we get a couple of really nice creatures and that'll help us out. Summon. He just hard cast summon Knights of Round. Did he really just do that? And we have to be careful though, because he actually. No, I think we might just win. We're at 29. I'm not scared of his deck. He should be scared of our deck. He just died. Got him. Ah. Yeah, we were at 29. I wasn't scared of his Bahamut's and stuff. Like, that was awesome. We did it. We did the thing, guys. We did the thing. We won with Duskmourn's Claim. It was Xaxes too, by the way. It was Xaxes. The odds of that are pretty low. Shinx. Opponent goes first. Good hand though. We'll keep. Nautical Firebrand, sure. It's a blooming marsh. Yep. Needlehead, yep. This is a fantastic Smuggler surprise hand. Problem is I need to survive to like get there. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna take the 3 anyway, at least I get rid of it. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, we're not gonna live. We're not gonna live to tell the tale. Opponent probably has a Burst Lightning in hand. Yep. Mono red is frustrating. That was honestly just a game where we didn't draw very much. We had one removal spell, and we're playing like 7 or 8. Elementar BK. We got Duskmourn's Claim and Surprise. No ramp though. I believe in the heart of the cards. We have ramp now, but not double green to cast. Oh no. Bat? Oh, what do they take? Claim, probably. Stupid Demir. If they're smart, they take claim. Like, taking Overlord doesn't matter as we can't even cast it right now. You could take Surprise, but that's many turns away. Claim is the only thing that could actually dig me out. Okay. Cornucopia helps. Claim could actually dig me out of this hole, so... And deal a ton of damage to him. I don't know why he didn't take Claim. Surprise isn't doing anything for us for several turns. By the time I even care about this, he might be dead from Duskmourn's Claim. You never know. Well, let's get claim down. He might just have a counter here. And I'd rather have this countered than cornucopia. Because I need the ramp. Ah, they're resolved. He had something. He's gonna tie bind the effect? Okay. It only stops it for this turn. When it gets in for 4. Removal, please. Not removal. Cornucopia. I would like my surprise back, but unfortunately. It's an enchantment. This only does that to creatures and artifacts. Nice. Hit the opponent for 7. And we did get removal to use. Yeah, Tashawn's Tiebinder only permanently stops creatures and artifacts. I think he just wanted to flash in the Tiebinder, and that was a good excuse. He's going for it. He's trying to aggro me down, which I don't blame him for. Mill the surprise. All right, well, I think as much as I want to go get my... I want to get my smuggler surprise back. This is definitely the correct play. We dodged a bullet and got a land off the top. If he Restless Reefs us, we get to play a Vaultborn Tyrant. Untap land. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Untap land, and we can cast Galta and get Vaultborn Tyrant that way. One just gets in for the 1. Flash is in Enduring Curiosity. That seems a little risky right now under the circumstances. It seems very risky under the circumstances. I mean, if he has a counter spell, we're screwed. So I guess maybe not. No, he doesn't have a counter spell. And even if he has removal for the Tyrant, so we gain a life, go up to 7. Go up to 9, 10. Take 2, he takes none. That sucks, but we're at 8 still. Oh, we can Flood Pitch drown us, though, and still activate Restless Reef. So we're dead. Oh. See if he sees that play. That was not the correct play. That was not the correct play. So now we're at 11. We draw another card. All he had to do was Flood Pits drown our Vaultborn Tyrant and attack with Restless Reef. And we were dead. Just goes to show you, man, you gotta know your lines. I don't think he can kill me now. And I've got push pull. He's gonna draw a bunch of cards. See if he leaves mana up. He might play the Preacher, but I feel like he would want to leave a counter up if he has one. See if he has a counter for this. If he does, then I'm gonna push pull, gain a ton of life. I think we might still die. If he's got, it really depends on whether or not he has a counter spell. If he taps out here, we're fine. Like if he like flashes something in. Perfect. No, let's go ahead and let that resolve first. We have enough to do hexproof, so let's do that. That is a lot of life, a lot of cards. We draw the cards first. Oh yeah. Oh baby, and we get these. What? Look at that turnaround. What's up, Gobbler? Look at what you like. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, look at that. We were like dead up to 27 for 6 mana. That was sweet. All right. Well, that is a great way to end the stream. So yeah, definitely a great way to end the stream, but it is 11. It is the end of the stream. That's when we end our streams. For those of you who are new here, please make sure if you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed the time with me, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future streams and future videos. If you haven't already, please go check out my Boros Spiders list that I put up yesterday. It's super good. And make sure you click all those fancy links in the description. Follow me in all the places. Do the thing. Join the Discord so you can talk to me and tell me about all the things that you want to build around and stuff. It's great. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much for stopping in, Gobbler, even if it was just for a second. I really appreciate you, man. Woo! $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Gobbler. It's the most money I've made all day. I hope you have a good stream if you're streaming tonight, man. I'll try to catch you for a few minutes. But anyway, thank you so much for everyone for being here. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a great night, and I'll catch you in the next one.